Welcome to Indie Influencer. I'm Jim Catapano. Today I'm very excited to be speaking with the prolific, magnificent writer Ann L.Thompson Scretching. Her play, The Fall from Grace, is going to be premiering August 27th at the American Theater of Actors and running through September 6th. It is a retelling of John Milton's Paradise Lost with a story of the struggle between good and evil that is extremely relevant today.
Hello,
Hi. Hi, Ann.
how you doing?
Terrific. It's great to meet you. I met you very briefly at the ATA, I think, during one of the productions,
Oh yeah,
and it's an honor to speak with you.
thank you.
Yeah, I always look forward to your plays, and this latest one sounds like something that's really needs to be seen, and I'm very honored to be able to chat with you and talk about it.
Well, I wrote John Milton's Paradise Lost. I adapted it to the stage. Can you hear me?
I can, yes, yes, thank you. Yeah, loud and clear. Yeah.
Yeah. I adapted it to the stage, and it's two acts, and I love it.
What motivated you to do that? Because that's such a
Well,
powerful.
I needed 3 credits when I was in college. I went to John Jay College in Manhattan,
Oh, okay.
and I needed 3 credits. So I took a lit class, and then I found out that we were going to be doing Paradise Lost. I never heard of Paradise Lost. So I said, what the hell? Okay, why not? So it turned out it was 500 pages of
Mm,
a poem, and it took me, oh, about a week to read it, or it was crazy. It took me so long to read this, you know, this poem. And I said to myself, who in the world would write a poem like this?
it's a good question.
So, and then we had to write a paper. So I wrote the paper and I got a D, a low pass. And I said to myself, I would never do this again in life. I would never do Milton's Paradise Lost. So I went out somewhere to dinner and people were talking about Paradise Lost. And I told them, I said, I had to read that in school and I hated it. He said, you know what? Get Cliff Notes and you'll understand it better. So what the hell? I got Cliff Notes and I read that. And believe it or not, it finally clicked. Because I didn't have to read that thick book on a poem.
I hear you.
So, quite a few years ago, I said to myself, a lot of black people don't know about Paradise Lost. And I came from a very religious family,
Right.
and I knew it was between God and the devil. And I said, I wonder if you write this as a play, how would it play?
It's an
And
intriguing question. Yeah.
that's how, and that's how I got to the point of writing this as a play. Would I enjoy it better? And I thought that I would just read it and just enjoy it. And I wrote it, and people told me, they said, damn, why didn't you mount that? And, you know, because I had been writing and mounting plays and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So that's how I got to the point of mounting a fall from grace. That's it.
Wow. Yeah. What were the challenges of adapting such a intense work? I mean, again, something that is very daunting. It's like that I say, wow, that is
But
just
you
the
know, I
form of the thing.
enjoyed it. I
Yeah,
did it because I could write what I wanted to write.
exactly.
I kept to the text, but I said to myself, I have to put it in my own words, and I
Right.
put it in prose, and that's how I did it. I loved writing it. I loved writing it, and after I wrote it, I loved reading it, and it hit me. I need to put this up. Um, my producer James Jennings said to me when I brought the play into his office, I said, I got something for you to read, and I'd like to mount this play. And he read the play, he called me up, he said, you got some nerve. Here you have taken on a 16th century writer, and now you're going to put his play on stage? I said, yep. And that's how it happened.
Well, you have to admire the challenge. And
It was a daunting challenge.
right, yeah.
Very. Have you seen it yet?
No, I'm going to be coming in the next week or so. I think I understand that the previews began yesterday.
Yeah,
Hmm.
kind of, sort of. Kind of,
Hmm.
sort of. Yeah, they were previews yesterday.
Hmm.
And of course, during previews, you're still fixing things.
Sure.
And I think it's kind of ready. I think it's ready.
Needs an audience. Yeah.
When you see it, you enjoy it. I really hope you do. Yeah.
I'm very intrigued. I mean, it's the classic. Even for people who didn't read the original, if they know the story of the fall from heaven and the attempts of Satan or Lucifer, if you will, to get revenge by making a mess of God's creation, which is an interesting
About,
and very relatable,
well,
topic.
I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you what really fascinated me. Everything the devil did, Mr. Lucifer, is going on right now.
Yes.
It's happening right now. That's why I really put it up. And I said to myself, gee whiz, all of this stuff that the demons are doing, it's going on right now. And I said maybe people would be interested in seeing what is happening. At the end, they all turned to snakes. I said, I wonder if Donald Trump is going to turn into a snake.
Wondered that myself.
I wonder. I said, boy, I would love to see him turn into a snake. So
Make the bed shake.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what I did.
exactly. Yeah. I mean, he's sort of is one anyway. It's like, and he is that, you know, uh,
I think
he's
he's
a
kind of
symbol
a
of
snake
where we've,
already.
yeah.
I think
Hmm.
he's kind of a snake already.
I would say so.
Yeah, yeah.
And a lot of people have been tempted by him and suffered the consequences, basically. That's exactly, I
And
100%
then he
wholeheartedly agree.
turns on them. He
Yeah.
turns on them. And these are his friends. Every close friend that he's had, he turned on them. And that's what Lucifer does. My grandmother always said, she was very religious. She said, the devil is a liar. I said, you're right about that. But guess what? Donald does the same thing. He pulls people in, and when he pulls them in, he throws them away. And
It's a,
that's what we're seeing in that play.
exactly. It's a snake selling snake oil,
That's right.
basically. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Which is why this is so important. And just in terms of what we can do with the art and creativity to reflect what's going on right now. And, as you said, it's a 16th century poem, but it has so much application to the
Yeah,
modern world.
yeah, yeah. And I said to myself, I wonder if the audience will know that, will they identify with it?
Right.
And I don't know. I won't know until Wednesday because now we're going to do the play. We'll have a full audience. We'll see.
Yes, I'm very intrigued to not
I,
only see it, but
I hope that they can identify with this and see what's happening today because it's happening right now. It's
Right.
really happening. Yeah. Are you gonna come?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. At some point during the run, probably early on. And I'm very much looking forward to not only seeing it, but also seeing the audience experience of it and uh, response to it. Um, and all the actors that have been gathered.
How do you want to see it? I'm asking you a question. Why do you want to see it?
Why do I want to see it?
Uh-huh.
Well, one, because I love your writing.
Thank
And
you
I've,
so much. You
yeah,
honored me by saying that. Thank you.
you're very welcome. I always very happy to see your work being put up. Resurrection was absolutely stunning,
It
and
was a resurrection.
yes, and I'm very honored to be able to tell you that now, how much it meant to me, and how powerful it was, and how important that was, especially for something that can't be forgotten. And and secondly, because I think this is just such an intriguing subject and so important to where we are right now, because we are in a situation of good versus evil, and I feel it. And yeah,
Yes.
people in our community, we
Yes.
talk about it all the time. We are in it. Some people try to pretend it's business as usual, but it's not. I mean, this
No,
is a real.
you're absolutely right.
Mhm. Yeah,
We are dealing with good versus evil.
yeah.
And what are we doing about it?
A lot of people are just shrugging.
They're doing
Hmm.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I honestly believe that people are frightened. They don't know what to do.
exactly.
They really don't know. I don't know what to do. I really don't. And I said to myself, I was reading every couple of days, I start to read this play again. And I said, this crap is happening right now.
Yeah,
And how do I let people know we're living in this time? We are living in this time. And we're
that's right.
looking at it. And you know, the devil is so attractive. Not only is he attractive, but he sucks us in with his, I almost said BS, but it's true. We're sucked in. We're pulled in because we really think this man is trying to help us, and he's really not. This man
Right,
has become almost a billionaire doing the president. Just being the president of the United
right.
States. I've never heard of a president doing that.
Right. And he fooled people twice. Well, three times really. A lot of people, uh, and it's not to make light of it, but it's true. It's like, and that was the horrible thing to me. I lost a lot of faith in the last 10 years in people, and and in their ability to perceive good versus evil.
Yeah.
The first thing I said in 2016 was, I can't believe people don't.
They don't know what he's doing,
Right.
and they
Yeah.
buy into it. You know, I'm looking at the Supreme Court, and I look at my play, and you know what I say? All of the demons are going along with the devil, and they know he's wrong.
They do. They
They
do.
know he's wrong,
Mhm.
and the Supreme Court is going along with them too.
Yeah. Just today, they voted in his favor, and it's eerie and frightening, but at the same time, it shows us how important that art is. To hold a mirror up to us and say, "This is what's happening right now."
Well,
You
that
know,
is what I do with all my plays. Please look in the mirror, you'll see yourself.
exactly.
People say to me, they said, my God, man, I come to your place and I see myself on your stage. I wrote up the Blood trilogy. Have you seen any of the trilogy?
Yes, the first and the third parts. Unfortunately, I hadn't seen the second part.
Everybody
But
keeps
yeah,
telling me,
yeah,
and put up all three. I don't know if I can do that because I need a producer to produce all three of them at one time.
right.
And, you know,
Tall
let
order.
people go out to dinner,
Hmm.
come back and see, you know, put the first. went up, half of the second, put the half of the, the second play, and then the last play, just to put it up and do it. I thank you so much for seeing my work and the kind words you've said about my work. Thank you so much.
It's my honor, and it's my honor to tell people about it. Yeah, you're very welcome, and thank you for what the work you are doing. It's very important.
I feel it's important. I feel, I hate to bring up the color thing, but I don't think enough people, black people, especially women, are writing plays that impact their community. I really don't. My whole thing is we have to impact our community because our community has gone way over town. And I say to myself, when are you going to realize that you have to write something? I don't want to offend people. Well, guess what? I want to offend you because if you're offended, you'll change or you'll get worse. One or the other.
Exactly.
Either
It's
you
important for the outcome.
change right in front of my eyes, or you could just go just head right for hell. That's what I believe.
Right.
Plays in this day and age have to tell something than BS. We have to tell the truth. I'm shaking my
100%.
finger at you already. I'm sorry. I'm shaking my finger at you. I'm sorry.
No worries.
That's
No,
how
it's
I come
absolutely,
up with my hands.
yeah. It's so important. It's also not only to tell the truth, but also in that uh in the live theater, which I think that is more important than anything, even though we can present things in on film or on television. I think that having it be in the live theater adds an immediacy to it. First of all, we have to preserve the live theater and make sure that people keep coming. But I
That's
think
right.
being and being with people and and experiencing and witnessing in real time,
Yeah.
I think that mirrors that much stronger when it's experienced in the theater.
Do
It's
you know that that is exactly why I'm the only one in this business that ever put a bathroom on stage? Are you aware of that?
did not know that.
Every play I do, I put
Mhm,
a bathroom on
mhm,
stage. And James said to me, Ann, nobody puts a bathroom on stage with a flushing toilet.
mhm.
He said, why the heck do you do that? I said, because the play takes place over a period of time. And at some point in the play, for people to identify with that, somebody gonna have to pee.
I love that exactly.
Bathroom. That's why I do it.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's more real. Now
Mhm.
they say, oh yeah, I can. I like the part where I have an actor run through the door and run to the bathroom.
Because
That's
it's real.
good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's how it should be.
yeah.
Plays
Exactly.
will last forever. It will last forever. People will come to the theater, and I'm hoping it will change something in their lives. I hope this play will. I
I
really do.
I do too, and and see things differently, and take action, whether it's to create or be an activist or just to be aware and to because like I said, too many people are shrugging or looking the other way and saying, "Well, what can we do?"
You're absolutely right. We feel so helpless,
Right.
and we're not helpless. We're
We
not
know.
helpless. I put things up and I say, I hope you see the similarities in this play that's going on right now. I hope you see it. And that's what I'm hoping for. I I also wanted people to know I write more than house plays.
Right.
Every time they see a play, they see a house or an apartment.
Right.
And Someone said to me one day, it said, "Boy, you write the best house plays I ever saw."
Oh, they did?
So I said, "Really?" I said,
Yeah, like the
"I've written
trilogy.
a musical, I've
Hmm.
written children's plays, and it's right there, has been right there in the ATA. Now I wrote a classic. I think John Milton, he'll live forever because of Paradise Lost. It is one of the scariest things that I've written because I'm going to tell you, I saw so much of what goes on today until I said everybody should read the book Paradise Lost. Read that poem. It's scary. Have you ever read it?
I have not, I have to say. I'm a little intimidated by it too, you
It is,
know? Yeah.
uh, it is so scary. It is so scary. Yesterday was my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yes, gave me the book.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Look at this. It's beautiful.
Yeah, that image is striking and everything about it. Yeah.
And you know what they said? And it's just like the play. It's better. Your play is better than the book. Look at this. This is one poem.
That's,
One poem. Look at this.
yeah, I would be, if I were a student right now, I'd be very daunted.
One poem.
That's, that's amazing. Look at those
I couldn't
signatures too.
believe it.
That's
One
stunning.
poem. How did he? The man was a genius to sit and do something like this. And I felt that that was such a challenge to me.
Right.
I
Yeah.
think and adapt this to the stage. And
It's like a calling, I'd say, you know.
yeah, I
Mhm.
wanted people to know that I could write more than a house play.
Right.
You know, people get stuck and say, "Boy, we're going to see one more Ann's house plays," and I wanted people to know I write children's plays. I
Hmm.
busted it right there at the ATA. Of course, the school came, the parents came, so it wasn't like the general public came.
Right.
You know, parents came, grandparents came.
Mm.
You know, it was a musical. I wrote a musical. Um, I think we, as black people, have to start teaching our children to go to theater. Live theater, you learn from live theater. You learn. This will live on way after I'm gone. And that's what theater is all about. I love theater. James has given me the opportunity to grow. And I've grown because I met this man that took me on. And I'm thankful to him every day that he let me put up another work. I've won 14 awards for my work, and it was because everything I've learned was from him. He taught me everything except writing. He said, "I can't teach you write, man.
Right.
If I can teach you, I built sets. All the sets you see, I built."
So he's given you an arena to write for. Yeah.
He's
Hmm.
given me a whole new life of what a black woman, because I'm in a business that don't have too many black women that are writers. I hate to say that, but it is true.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes.
And it's unfortunate. Our children don't go to theater. That's unfortunate.
Very much so.
It is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the play. I want to say I love my actors put that did this job on this play, and I hope you like it. I really hope you like it when you come. But
I'm
there's
very much
so
looking forward
much
to it.
that you can do with John Milton's Paradise Lost. But I did a job that people, they said they loved it. And I'm glad they loved it. But I said, there's a story here about you sitting in the audience, you sitting out there in the dark looking. It's about what is going on now. And they looked
Exactly.
at me so strange. They said, wow. I said,
Hmm.
yeah, it's about what's going on now. And that's what it's about. That's why I needed to bring it to the stage so everybody can walk away with something that they can use, that
Right.
change their life, change how they think, change how they look at their children or their husband or their wife. Because he told the story, I adapted the story that he told.
Right.
That's it.
And and brought it to modern day where it's even more relevant than ever, actually. And then I hope that people see that when they come to
I
experience it.
hope you like this play because I really do. I hope you like this play. You may like some of it, you may not like all of it, you may like certain parts. But I said to myself, I'm in a world that I write in that there are not people of color that much. I'm trying to teach the next generation you have a story to tell. Tell it. Because if you don't tell it, we are doomed to repeat the same damn mistakes over and over and over.
Exactly.
We
Yeah.
have to tell our stories. I go to Broadway, I said, black people gonna tap dance their way to hell. They're gonna sing their way to hell. Tell something that is relevant to your community so we can try to flip and give our children something to grow up with, to hold on to. We have to do that.
Yeah. I think we
I'm
just
preaching, I'm sorry.
responsibility to.
I'm
Yeah.
preaching, I'm sorry.
No worries. No, no. I think it's important. I mean, I think our generations have a responsibility to
And we do have a responsibility. That's our job. If I'm
yeah,
a writer and I'm writing something, my whole thing is I need for people to see themselves up there because that's who I'm writing about. Not just
exactly.
my family, but I'm writing about your family. And you know what?
Right.
Let me tell you something. A
Yeah.
white person grabbed me in the hall. They said, I want to talk to you. They said, do not think for 1 minute that you put something on the stage and it don't happen to white people. And I was taken aback. I said, okay. She said, we got drunks in our family. We got pedophiles in our family. We fight, we argue, we cuss each other out just like in those black families. So do not think that it's just you. It's us too. And when I came, I saw my family on that stage. And that blew me away.
Mm,
It blew me away. I said, wow. And I'm still
it's profound.
reeling from people telling me, you told my family's story.
Right. And
And they
it's
were not people of color. They, I've had all races come to my theater and see what I wrote. And I'm finding out it ain't just us, honey. It's everybody. We are a whole group and we are all just alike. We are just alike.
right. Everybody's got something that has brought them to where they are. And sometimes, people don't always have that ability to self-examine. And when they come see a play that
Audience teach me as much as my actors teach me. I'm learning about people that I never was in touch with. And I'm learning things. I'm learning as well as they are learning. They say, damn, your family is just like my family. And that is so great to know. That is so wonderful. And I am thankful I'm being a part of bringing this kind of information to people that they can identify with no matter what color they are.
and it's cathartic. The connection is profound,
Thank you.
and healing. Ethan, there's nothing more healing to me than theater that's honest and raw. And I always they stay with me. Everything that I see stays with me, and then your work very much at the forefront of that. And so I'm very excited to see uh,
And I'm so
more than ever.
excited
Yeah,
that you have seen my plays. I'm so excited. I am.
they've been profound.
In fact,
Yeah.
I'm sitting here in awe. This
Mhm.
man is telling me he has seen my play. And, I said, wow, he saw my play.
Yes, and connected with
Thank
them.
you.
Yeah. You're
Thank you
very
so
welcome.
much. Thank you so much. I'm very humble in terms of here's a man that I don't even know personally, and he has seen my work. I thank you so much
You're
for
very
all
welcome,
the
man.
time
And
and feeling, and I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it.
it's very meaningful to me,
While I do,
and I'm very grateful to speak to you and to let people know about your work.
thank you
Is
so
an
much.
honor to me. So I
Oh, it's
thank you
fun
as
for
well.
me
Yeah.
talking to you. Because when people talk to me and tell me, oh, I saw your work, oh my God, I loved what you did, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I'm puzzled. I said, really? I said, I put so much stuff on stage about family and how they get drunk, they argue, they cuss each other out, the whole McGill.
And I can relate to that.
Except my family is just like that.
Hmm.
That was my family up there. And I said, wow. And I'm taken aback because I never thought that. If people came to live theater, we would be more connected to each other. We wouldn't have all of this crap going on. I
Exactly.
really believe that. Movies hand you a bunch of stuff that's not real.
Yeah. It's
But
distant too.
a live theater
Hmm.
and a writer go on stage and write a story of something even this, it's telling people about God and Lucifer. Even they were fighting. God kicked the man out of heaven. They had a war. This man plotted on God. How do you plot on God? How do you do something like that?
I know just that very notion to me is just it's well, it doesn't compute, but it's like it is the very basis for
Can you
yeah.
imagine
Mhm.
plotting on God? I can't
Yeah.
even imagine that.
It's a horrifying notion, but and
It's
then we see,
scary. Yes,
yeah,
it is horrifying. I, you know, I read this in school and I said, how do you plot on God? I'm scared to say something bad about God because I came up in such a spiritual home.
right.
No matter what we say, the first thing, if you hurt your arm right now, you say, oh God,
Yeah,
am I right or wrong?
absolutely, 100%.
If somebody
And
told
here,
you you had a terrible illness, what is the first thing you do? Start praying.
exactly. You become very
Just
tight.
alike. We are just alike. We need to stop trying to separate us because we are just alike.
Right. And we're all having this
Just this
experience.
story, you read this story, you will find out how similar we are. Our skin may be different, but we are the same.
That's
And
right.
that's another reason why I wrote this story. We are the same. We are not different. We have the same problems. We go through the same thing. We have, we may not like our husband. We may not like our wife. Our children may be bad kids. Same thing is going on.
Right. We're all having this human experience, and we have to. One of the most important things is to not forget that we are having this experience together, and I think that's why the arena of the theater is so important because it keeps
Thank you.
it's you're welcome. It's the one place where we're all together. It's like we're not sitting alone, switching channels and tuning out, and we're having the experience and letting the experience play through and having it live. And like you said, even being in the house and having the bathroom and the kitchen and people are like, oh, I'm here and I can relate to this. We're in this reality right now, and that's only theater can give you that.
That's it. And you're up close and it's personal.
Yeah,
You're up close and it's personal.
you feel it.
I've seen people cry in the audience. I've seen people cry. And I turn around and I look and I turn real quick because I say to myself, I don't want them to think I'm watching them. But I watch audience. I really do. I watch them. I see them identifying with what I put on that stage.
You
Okay?
can feel it.
You can feel it. And you can identify with it. You see yourself up there. I honestly always believe that theater is a mirror and the audience see themselves in that mirror. They absolutely do. I really believe that. And then they say, Ann, theater's not a mirror. I said, you know, yes it is. Theater's a mirror. That's why people come to theater. You cannot have a mirror at a movie, but you can have it when you look at stage.
Right. And it's the most vivid, real image there can be.
Absolutely. 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 My God, it's so wonderful talking to you. Because
You too,
there's
Adam.
things that I've wanted to say to people, and I never have the opportunity to say these things to people. And I'm glad. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my honor.
Just
I'm
talk.
grateful.
I'm grateful. We're both grateful.
Yeah,
We're learning something from each other, and that's what I like. Why I did something, why I wanted to do it, you know. And just you're asking me questions that I always wanted to answer. People come out and say, "Oh, I love your play. I love your play. I love." But you're asking me things that I've always wanted to say, and I didn't know if I could say that to an audience member that we're the same. We're not different. We are.
exactly.
You came to see this play, and what did you see? You saw yourself.
That's right. And you take it away with you and you think about your life and where it's going and how you want to impact the world. And sometimes up, up, there's something so impactful about having that experience. And which is why I love the theater so much and I love your work so much. So, and thank you for bringing it to us.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you for saying that.
you're
You know, I
welcome.
came out of a very poor home, very poor. We were on welfare. Let me tell you all my secrets. We were on welfare. We lived in the projects in Brownsville, Brooklyn. You know Brownsville, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Okay.
something. There was a thing we used to say in Brownsville. I'm from the Ville, never ran, never will. And I said to myself one day, my mother said to me, she says, she called me Tippy. That's my pet name, Tippy. She said, Tippy, out of all my children, and there were 8 of us, there were 8 of us. And I remember how every child got a big block of cheese. You know, we got the
Mm.
fair food and everything. A lot of people don't know that. And I used to, every child got one. There was eight, the parents, that was 9, 10, and we got that every month. And the cheese started to pile up. When the cheese piled up, I, with my smart ass, I would take about 3 bars and go to the bodega and sell the cheese to them. So I'd have extra money in my pocket.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
I
surprising.
was a cook at a very early age.
Mhm.
So I would sell it to the bodega. And they would tell me that I'd pay it to the street with my mom. He said, "Hi, Tim, you got any more cheese?" I was like, "Oh, Lord." My mother would say, "What is he talking about?" And I
Oh,
got caught. And I got a beating for it. She said, "Why did you sell that cheese?" Turns out my brother Rocky was selling cheese too. I had a very colorful young life. But you know, she said out of all her children, I was the smartest. I was the firstborn, and I was the smartest. Prior to writing, I went to nursing school, and I'm a nurse by trade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm a nurse.
Mm.
When AIDS came out, I left nursing and started writing. And I had a knack for it. I loved it. I would sit in my little closet and write these stories. I wrote a play called You Shouldn't Have Told. It was about child molestation. I'm not going to tell you the story of where I got it from,
Okay,
okay, because it's too painful.
I
I'll
understand.
tell you this, it involved me. I'll just say that. And I'm going to, so I told my aunt, I said, blah, 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 blah. And you know what she said to me? You shouldn't have told. You should have kept your mouth shut. I have since found out that it has happened in many homes. I wrote the play. That the title stayed in my head. Just, I
You
couldn't
shouldn't have told.
get rid of the title. You shouldn't have told. And I wrote it. It got published by Samuel French. You were
I'm
making me
speechless.
remember things that I probably wasn't going to say, but I'm enjoying talking to you because nobody asked me. Nobody asked me about my writing. Nobody asked me, where do you get your stories from? I get my stories from life, things that
From
have
the truth.
happened, things I see happening around me. Reading books like this that I would have never had the opportunity to read had my mother not insisted on me being a nurse. My mother died at 36 years old and left a house full of children. And I knew I had to do something with my life. And when I met James Jennings, he changed my life. He changed it. And I never knew that someone could change my life just by saying, "Come on, I'll give you a shot."
Just by listening and saying, "Hey, I believe in you."
Give me a shot.
Yeah,
Do you know James?
I do quite well. Yeah.
He is the most generous, the smartest man I've ever met. He taught me everything about theater. The first play that I wrote was Looking for Love in Darkness. He read it, he called me up the next day. I thought he was the janitor because he had on a little brown suit, a little cap on his head. And I spoke to the cop. The cop said, Oh, the owner is upstairs. I went upstairs. I walked right into it. I said, I did speak to the owner of the theater. He says, I'm the owner. I said, no, 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 darling. I said, sweetheart, I would like to meet the owner. I said, I really don't have time to deal with, with you because you're the janitor. Maybe you can tell me where he is. He looked, he said,
Very unassuming. Yeah.
I'm the, I'm the owner of the theater. I'm James Jennings. Well, I told that story at a Jean Dalrymple ceremony one day, and people laughed to death because I thought James was the janitor. He's so unassuming.
Very much so.
He
Yeah.
kick your butt. If he thought you were wrong, he'd kick your butt. And he was so good to me. I gave him the play, and I ran. I go home. He called me the next day. He said I couldn't put it down. He
Isn't that
changed
wonderful to hear? Yeah.
changed my life.
Yeah. That's
I never thought I would be a writer. I never thought I would be. You would interview me. Look at you. You're interviewing me. Thank you so much. I
oh,
feel,
you're so welcome.
I feel so proud because you're interviewing. Who in the hell would interview me? Thank
Yeah, and
you.
you're
Thank
welcome. I am so honored to be able
Oh,
to, and
I'm on it. You don't know where I came from. I came from the projects in Brownsville, Brooklyn, on welfare. All of us lived in one apartment. One apartment. I stole cheese from my house, selling it to bodegas. I went to Clara Barton High School. When I went there, it was called Homemaking, and then they changed the name to Clara Barton High School. And you know,
mm,
my mother said to me, she died at 36 years old. She had just had a baby. You know what she said? You're going to be my special child. And I hope she's somewhere looking down on me, saying, look at what my child became. Someone is interviewing her. Thank you.
I
You
believe
honor
she
not
is.
only me, but you honor my mother. Thank you.
You're so welcome, man. I'm so thrilled to be able to talk to you. This is really special for me, and I'm very excited to come see Fall from Grace and to let
I
the
hope
world
you
know
like
all
it.
about it.
I hope you like it. I really hope you like it. My mom said, girl, you talk to Hornswoggle from Billy Goat. She- so,
And I love listening. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's about creating and having someone to listen and experience, and
thank you,
that's what I'm here for. You're welcome.
thank you, thank you. I just love talking to people. I
And I
want
love listening.
people to learn about it. We are
Mm,
not all that everybody think we are, you know.
right.
I want people to know us. And look, we've done things. Everybody, I think every race has done some terrible things, and us included. We've done terrible things. But we have to understand we are one people. And of all the things that have happened, right now, we need to stick together like this.
Absolutely.
If we don't try to pull my hands apart, try. It won't happen. You cannot pull my hands apart. We have to stick together because we got a devil in the office. We got a devil. He's the devil.
Completely agree. Hmm.
We
Absolutely.
stick together and support each other.
Right. We need to be
Thank you
one.
so much for interviewing me. I really thank you. I wish we could talk for the next couple of. I enjoy talking. I love talking.
I love talking with you, Ann, and
I,
hearing.
I know you ain't got that kind of time, but I enjoy talking. I enjoy telling people about me, about my writing, why I did. I just felt that people needed to know about. Nobody will read this. You had to read this in college. I didn't have this in high school. Never heard of it.
Right.
Never
Yeah.
heard of it. I read this when I got to college. And I'm going to tell you something. I think we all need to read it because you know why? We find out things about ourselves because all of the demons have certain qualities that we all have.
Right. And I think we need
Even
to,
the good guys, even
right.
the good guys, because we all got it. We,
Everyone has a little of that in them.
that's
Yeah.
right.
And
Every one of us.
it's important to face it too. I mean, it's the
Thank
only
you.
way to conquer it.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's what art does for us.
I told my actors, I said, do not think you are above what's going on in this play because we all have the same qualities.
Me too.
Every one of us, we suppress it, we hold it down. But some of us bring it right out. But guess what?
Exactly.
You will learn from this and you'll grow. And they all call me Miss Ann. Miss Ann. I called all my actors today to thank them for the wonderful job that they've done. And I always tell the actors, once the play is directed, once you get on the stage, it is your stage. Tell the people the story. They
Right.
need to hear the story.
Yeah.
The
It's their
story
time now.
is so important. Let them hold that mirror up so they will see who they are.
Exactly. And that's their job now. And I'm looking forward to
That's
seeing
their
it
job.
happen. Hmm.
Hold that damn mirror up and let the audience see themselves. And that's what I want when people come and see that play. That play is scary. I think that play is scary. All my actors said me saying that play is scary.
But that's important.
But that's
It's
important. It should
yeah.
scare the hell out of you to do better.
We need to be scared right now. We
You
need to
need to do better.
because that wakes us up. We need to do better.
We in
Exactly.
America. Have you ever seen America look like this?
No, it's absolutely horrifying, and that's why we need that
It
this
is so
mirror.
scary.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
God,
Yeah.
I never thought. I've been all to Europe,
Hmm.
and when I went to, oh, people were very dead. Oh, you're a black woman in Europe. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Now people look at you like, here's a man sitting in an Oval Office making millions of dollars while people are starving.
That's right.
It's a
Yeah.
goddamn shame. Oh, excuse me. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no worries. No, it's true. It's true. I
It's
mean,
a
I think it's something we
shame.
have to be honest about it. It's like we're
It's
in
a
a.
shame.
It's a terrible shame.
Children going hungry at night.
Yeah,
That's
the
horrible.
country is suffering, uh, and anybody who can do something about it, the
And they
people with
put
the,
his ass right back in office. Here is a
stick.
woman. They didn't want that woman. They didn't want a black woman on stage saying, I want to be the president of the United States. And they put him back up, and the first thing he did was what? What did he do? The first thing he did was cut all those poor people off welfare.
Right.
That was horrible.
Yeah, I don't have the words. I mean, I just people need to wake up. It's
Talking about old
yeah,
people,
yeah,
children,
yeah,
old people,
mhm,
healthcare. Look what
yeah.
happened with healthcare.
They're
Look,
trying to destroy.
he
It's
he
yeah,
is running this country into the ground,
yeah.
and nobody will stop him.
No, the people who could stop him won't do it. They
Will
they
not
shrug and
do
look
it.
the other way.
Will not do it.
Yeah,
Will not do it. And I said to myself, when they see this play, they'll see the devil in him and put a stop to him. We can stop him. You know that. As a people, we can put a stop to him.
it is up to us. Yeah, it's
It's
up to
up
us to
to
be awake.
us.
Yeah,
It is
to
up
not
to
get numb.
us.
Yeah, to not be complacent, to not shrug, to open our eyes and say, hey, this needs to change, and that's why we need to, like you said, be this. Mhm.
Am I gonna ever meet you in person?
Absolutely. Yes, I hope to see you at the theater. We met maybe very briefly after one of the shows once, but of course I'm sure you were busy. Everybody was walking
Well,
out and
I'm
it's like,
embarrassed to say
yeah,
that I really don't. I have so much in my head half the time.
of
I
course.
meet so many people
Hmm.
until when I see somebody that I should know, I'm embarrassed because I say, "Oh my Lord, where do I meet them?" I'm embarrassed. I'm a little. I get embarrassed very easy.
Oh, I do too. I understand, especially when you're in the moments, at the theater when
Yeah.
there's so many people coming, and I've been there too. It's like I know, but I'll make a point to say hello and I'll let you know when I'll be coming.
I
Uh,
hope you like what you see. I hope you do. I got young men that are acting their ass off.
don't doubt it. Yeah, I know quite a few of the names, having seen them in other productions, your productions, and
Oh,
some other things at the American Theater. I'm very
they are
looking
so
forward to seeing what they
wonderful.
do.
And they
Mhm.
honor me by doing my work. They are good people. They are wonderful. They are wonderful. I think I got the best actors in the world. Nobody can tell me different. I
Oh,
think
I can vouch for it.
I
I've
got the
seen,
best actors.
yeah,
I
I've seen Kevin. Yeah, and
Kevin is just
hmm
Kevin is my prince. He
yeah,
is so wonderful.
I'm always excited to see his name in the playbill.
He's in every play I do.
Yeah,
He
he's
was in my
magnificent.
direction.
Hmm.
He was in the trilogy.
Hmm.
He's been in most of my plays.
Yeah,
Excellent. I love Kevin.
he's phenomenal. I can't wait to see him and the other actors do their stuff
Wait
and
till
bring
you
this to
see
life.
him. Wait till you see him. He is so good. He is so good. Every time they go up on stage, I'm like this. My mouth is open.
Yeah. Isn't that the best stuff? It's like that. What a great moment to see
Yeah, yeah,
your
yeah,
work realized by these wonderful people.
yeah.
I can't wait. I really can't. I'm looking forward to the opening in which I believe is this week, and then I'll be at one of the shows later in the week, and I'm just so thrilled and grateful for the work you're
How did you
doing
meet
and to be
Kevin?
able to talk to you.
How did you meet Kevin?
I met Kevin maybe again the same way, just like after one of the shows. So we've never actually spoken, although I hope to soon. But I've seen him in
A lot of
oh, it must be a dozen shows at this point. And I just always love seeing. Whenever I see his name, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. So
yeah,
and the other actors, I recognize a lot of the names as well.
yeah.
So this is going
They
to be
are
something really
all
special.
they are all so special
Mm.
to me. I love actors. They tell the story.
Right.
I just write the story. But I say you are the ones that tell the story, and the people are looking at the mirror and they
Exactly.
see themselves. I love actors. I love actors.
So do I.
I love actors.
Well, and
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. This has been absolutely wonderful. Just a dream to be able to speak with you and talk about your work, which, I'm is just so powerful. And I'm looking forward to telling everybody all about the Fall from Grace and getting the word out and getting everybody into the ATA this week.
Thank you. Thank you.
See The Fall from Grace at the John Collin Theater at the American Theater of Actors, August 27th through September 6th. And we'll see you next time on In the Influencer.